Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Champions League Review Part 8. Hi, folks. This is the one and only Mark Spencer. I'm back once again. It's a whole new season. 2008-2009 Champions League has begun. We saw a couple good games so far, and the games are just getting better and better. And, it's been a long summer, no doubt about it. I mean, look at the champions. Manchester United. They didn't win yesterday. They got a draw with Villarreal. Villarreal is a good team, no doubt about it. They have a great manager, and they have a great squad. But Manchester United should have destroyed that team. Look what Chelsea did to Bordeaux. 4-0. Bordeaux has a few good players, Chomelk, a few good players like Chomelk and Wendell, and a few other guys like Johan Gourcuff, the AC Milan player that is there on loan. You know, they're good, no doubt about it. But for me, when you're thinking about a team like one sec, when you're thinking about a team like Bordeaux, you know, they're a French team. They really did good last year in the French La Liga 1. They scored big-time goals when big-time goals was needed. What else can you say about Bordeaux? You know, they're a classic team. Now let's take a look at some of the scores from yesterday, last couple of days. Well, it looked like 0-0 between Manchester United and Villarreal. The report on the match. Take a look at the report. You know, Manchester United is a great team, and you know, they've shown it over the years that they have the character, you know, the ability to pull things out. Well, we look at the match stats. For one, shots on goal, 20 for Man U, 5 for Villarreal. In terms of fouls, 15 fouls for Manchester United, 14 for Villarreal. Offsides, 3 apiece. Corners, all went to Man U, 5. And to time of possession, basically Man U. You know Man U, they're the type of team that always get good possession. And in this game, they had 57% of the possession to Villarreal's 33%. So, as far as I'm concerned, it was a good game, no doubt about it. It was lots of chances. Cristiano Ronaldo made his return. He had a few good goal-scored opportunities, but, you know, he just couldn't bury it. So, you know, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you're going to score it, and sometimes you're not going to score. But they had Dimitar Berbatov. He wasn't in the lineup, but don't forget they just acquired him in the summertime from Tottenham Hotspur. So they might see him at the next game against probably Zenit St. Petersburg. So, you know, anything's possible. You know, in the game of football, you have your opponents, you have your opportunities, and, you know, things are going to happen at a rapid pace. We look at the lineups here. You know, Marco Senna, he was a big name in the World Cup. He had a great game. You look at Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, the MVP last year, he was awesome. What can you say about Cristiano Ronaldo? I mean, what can't be said about Cristiano Ronaldo? He does it all. Ed Mielsen's on this team. Wow, I didn't even know that. And Capdevia, you know, lots of big names were in that World Cup Euro 2008 this past summer. Or in this game. So, you know, this is a good team. Man U is a great team, no doubt about it. You know, all the fans around the world love to watch Manchester United play, and, you know, they prove it time and time again. So let's take a look at Celtic. You know, Celtic is the type of team that, you know, you always expect a lot from this team. And they're getting better. They beat some big teams last year in the Champions League in Barcelona and AC Milan at home. And when they're playing at home, they're always a tough team. But the thing that sucks about this game against Almbrog from Denmark is there was no goals. I mean, it's just like the Manchester United and Villarreal game. There was no goals. The story of the match is, well, you know, they're group of 16. They're in the same group as Manchester United, led by Sean Morloni. You He had a spot kick in the 29th minute when midfielder Sean Maloney was tripped by Steve Offers inside the box. So he had a penalty shot, but he missed. So, that's what happens. This Scottish team has had so much success over the years in the Scottish Premier League, and now they're trying to have that success in the Champions League. The Champions League is a tough league. It's some of the best players in the world playing this competition. It's lots you can say about the Champions League. It's pretty amazing. So now let's get back to the stats. I might be boring to y'all, but this is the Champions League review, folks. I'm just trying to go over some of the stats. I didn't see all these games. Well, with Bayern Munich, wow, 1-0. I mean, Daniel Van Booten, the Belgium international. Daniel Van Booten's always been a great player. I saw him play in the 2006 qualifying for the Euro 2008. He's always been a good player. I've seen him play for Bayern Munich in the past. Great young defender, no doubt about it. They played against Slatania Bucharest. Bucharest is a good team. Slatania Bucharest. They're a great team. Comes from that great league out in Romania. I don't know Romanian leagues. And Lyon took on Fiorentina. Great game. 2-2. Big goals from Frederic Pacron and Karim Benzema. And Alberto Gilardino make his debut for Fiorentina, gets 2 goals. Not too bad for Alberto Gilardino. Fiorentina is going to be a team you got to watch out for in this tournament. I think they're going to surprise some people. They're going to play tough. I think every team they play in this competition, they'll play tough, no doubt about it. FC Porto came out strong, 3-1 over Fenerbahce. I look at FC Porto. That's a team that hasn't won the Champions League in a long time, but they're due for a win of the Champions League. You got to watch out for them. But my pick this year to win the Champions League is Juve. I think Juventus is the team you have to watch out for. I think they're hungry, they're determined. What else can I say? They're ready to go. They won 1-0 yesterday over Zenit St. Petersburg, that won the UEFA Cup last year and won the Russian League. So, they've won double trophies in St. Petersburg. So, Juve got off to a flying start. Alessandro Del Piero, one of the all-time goal scorers in the Champions League, scores. Ruud van Nistelrooy scored a goal. So did Sergio Ramos for Real Madrid, beating up Bente Borisov. Bente Borisov, this Russian team, it's the first time ever in the Champions League, and it was kind of a big-time game for them, like a World Cup or a final for them, playing against Real Madrid. In their wildest dreams, they probably never would have thought they'd play Real Madrid. Arsenal tied up with Dynamo Kiev. Great game, no doubt about it. I saw the highlights. A few nice plays, 2 nice goals out in Russia at the Lipsko Dynamo Stadium. And you know what? I tell you right now. Now we take a look at Tuesday's action in the Champions League. All right. Looks like Chelsea won 4-0, I said before. Roma lost 2-1 to CFR Nukko, or that's a tough name. Neproka. Yeah, CFR Neproka. Beat them 2-1. Panathinaikos lost 2-0 to Inter Milan, another one of the favorites. Adriano making his debut back for the team. Alessandro Mancini scored. Werder Bremen and Arnautos Fresca, some team from Greece, tied 0-0, and FC Basel lost 2-1 to Shakhtar Donetsk, and Barcelona destroyed Sporting Lisbon 3-1. Big goals from Etu, Xavi, and Rafael Marquez, and goal for Tunnel. So, and we finish up with PSV Eindhoven losing 3-0 to Atletico Madrid. That's a huge surprise. I never thought they'd beat them. Liverpool, no surprise, beat up Marseille 2-1. Gerrard got both goals, one on a penalty and one a regular goal. So, That's all I gotta say, folks. I enjoy doing these. This is the one and only Mark Spencer saying so long for the Champions League Review Part 8. Take care, folks. And we'll see you next time in the Champions League Review 08-09 Review. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.